Reddit. I don't actually remember his name. I'm sorry. But there was a dude who posted on Reddit yesterday about a Liberator bug. I immediately assumed when I saw this that it was an intentional thing put in by Blizzard to get around people using the Liberator at a longer range than it was theoretically possible to do. But now I realize it actually is a bug, and we all know the best way to get bugs fixed is to complain about them as loud as possible. Blizzard has already stated that they're working on this, but I just wanted to make sure everybody clearly understands what is wrong, because this is, for Terran players, a pretty game-breaking bug. As you guys know, the Liberator is the best unit in the game. It is the #1 most important unit that you will build against both Zerg and Protoss when you are playing with Bio. It is the best support unit that you're going to have. And by support unit, I mean unit that kills everything. So let's just get one thing out of the way. The Siege Tank shows an indicator of its range. The Siege Tank's range is 13. This is a very easy way for us to test how far away the Liberator is. Put the Liberator on the very top. We said it's a little ring to go about as far as it can possibly go. It is directly on top of the Siege Tank, and we can see that the Liberator's circle is probably at maybe 7, 8 range. I'm not an expert on the editor. I don't have the grid enabled or whatever, but it's very obvious that this Liberator is not able to hit units past 13 range. The Liberator's effective range is 15. I don't know why Blizzard would have it set to 15 effective range when it cannot go further than this, but that's the way that it's set up. Now, when you get the Advanced Ballistics upgrade, just so you guys know, this was tested in a regular game. A lot of people like to try and tell me that because I use Unit Tester, it's bugged. Unit Tester is bugged with some upgrades after the new patch, but it is not bugged with old upgrades. Advanced Ballistics is an old upgrade. So, that being said, the bug that the person discovered was basically that when you get the ranged Liberator upgrade, okay, you can set this little Ring of Death to go much further out. It's 3 range more, which makes the maximum effective range still pretty close to the Siege Tank. This would be maybe 14, 15 range away, the tip. Maybe the tip of this is 15 range away. Maybe just the tip. So the effective bug that was discovered here, and I'll show you the poor way that it was demonstrated. This was probably the one mistake the guy that made the video made. He didn't realize what I discovered today. So we put all these Liberators on top of the Siege Tank, and we try to cast that spell at the maximum range. And then you guys see, obviously, collision starts to happen, right? And you're going to notice that all of the Liberators that get pushed back automatically unsiege. Now tell me, is this Liberator more than 18 range away? Because with the upgrade, the Liberator has 18 effective range. I don't see this Liberator being 18 range away. In fact, you can reset this. This one is sieged up even further back. These ones are all perfectly in line with it. And this one can siege even further away from that target point. This one was clearly not affected. So then you say, Nathanias, clearly these Liberators were just out of range, right? Clearly that's the reason. Well, this one was also unsieged. So let's just try to siege it again. Let's just siege it again, right? It's going to siege up. It's just going to chill. Oh, it unsieged anyway. It doesn't even look like it moved. Yep. There's a bug where any Liberator that gets moved away from the epicenter, from the center of the ability circle, gets unsieged. This Liberator only needs to try and move forward a little bit, siege up, get pushed back a little bit, and it unsieges. To make my point even more clear, for some of you who still think it's a bug with mass Liberator, I'm going to just use 3. 3 is the most common number because they're going to clop up on each other, or clump up, and force each other back, regardless of how many there are. So as you can see, they move. All of a sudden, the last one in the back unsieges. Stuff like this. My service. Thank you, Daywalker.
Sent by 12 months of meme service or
Thank you for being subscribed for a whole entire year. So as you guys can see, this is a pretty game-breaking bug because it's not unusual to say, let's just say we switch the terrain to a choke point, right? Let's say you see a Protoss army is coming and you want to just quickly siege up your dudes and block it off, right? And then you're going to go look at your natural, you're going to go try to build some SCVs, and then you look back and it's like, oh, well, one of my Liberators wasn't shooting. Liberator, which does 85 damage to ground units, that's potentially multiple attacks missed because of this bug. So just want to let you guys know this is something that can happen with very low numbers of Liberators. You do not need to have a lot of Liberators for this bug to occur. This is game breaking, and extremely huge nerf. I don't know what patch added this. I made a video once upon a time about how you could use this to push the Liberators back, but they were still within their effective range. It was not allowing Liberators to shoot from beyond 18 range, which is what Blizzard gives them. So just wanted to make it very clear that this is a bug, and if you are a Terran player, please be very careful with your usage of Liberators. They may unsiege on you for no good reason. This was not mentioned in any patch notes. This was not mentioned in any community feedback update. And like I said, Blizzard has already stated on Reddit that they are looking into and investigating this bug. But until it is fixed, be very careful because your Liberators are not working properly.
Trigasm, Sir 1, Sir 2, Sir Donk.
That's right, Sir Donk. The Liberators are not working properly. Thank you, and I hope you guys enjoyed this public service announcement.